Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome to Nano Kami the Two Princess Knights of Kyoto Part 2. This is the sequel to the first one, which is the Two Princess Knights of Kyoto. So Kyoto is shrouded in silence, while the Ayakashi change course and prepare themselves for invasion. A sudden turn of events suddenly has LEN drawing her sword against Shinonome. What brought upon this drastic course of events? Ooh. Yeah, what did... Huh. I remember LEN leaving, but what happened? Oh well. You know what? It doesn't matter because now we're just gonna go right in.
LEN、あなたには今日この町を捨てて死んでもらうから。
待ってつまりその真剣に選ばれた勇者になっちゃったってこと？レンちゃんが女の子でも私にとってはずっとキス様ですから。毎回言ってるけどしーちゃんの方がお姫様みたいだったんだから。
警戒区域に指定される地域は次の通り。焦らず、まずは退避の準備を、手荷物だけを用意し、各地区に対応した避難先の、
もう二度と戻ってこないでください。そんなわけないじゃん。あやかしにそんな力はない。さああんたを殺したら次はルカを殺すね。本気ってやつを見せてあげる。
Huh? Is that what happened? Oh wow, I totally forgot a lot of stuff then. It's been quite a while. Once upon a time, there was a girl who would visit our village a few times per year. Her kin-like liveliness was always so interesting to me, which led to me following her around whenever she came by. Although she stopped visiting for a time, I'll never forget what she said to me before leaving that day.
また来るね、シノノノ。忘れないでよ。これからも。
We'll be best friends forever, no matter what. The promise we made as children. I reunited with that friend of mine years down the road, and we experienced all sorts of things, both wonderful and terrible. What happened? Oh my gosh. He has to go against Shinonome? It didn't end there though. Fate had much more in store for us. Now I'm staring her down, not as a friend, but as an enemy.
もう構えなよ。そのままほうけた顔で死にたい？
Okay, I'm a little confused with that cinematic there, with them all looking kind of grown up. Yeah, like look kind of different. Like some of the characters are different or older, but they still have the same look. I'm so confused. Huh? Look like more mature. Anyways, you're gonna see what is happening right here, because this jumped really far out after what, you know, we ended in the first game.
で、目的は何？なんであやかしと一緒にあやかしの側についたの？
She ignores my question and instead approaches me with a clear intent to take me out. She flashes a wry smile at me and then
いつまでほうけてるんだよ。
I hear a shout from right beside me just after disappearing from my line of sight. I leap away on instinct after feeling an impact on my left side. The pain now swelling from there leads me to believe that she delivered a swift kick to it. What gives though? I generally couldn't perceive what she was doing. How did she manage to get this strong in just a few days? I don't have time to think about that now. I take my sword in hand and begin to focus.
そうそう。やっとその気になってくれた？
ねえ、どういうつもりかわからないけど止めてみせる。
そういうことはできてから言え。
Yeah, I don't remember her being that strong. I hope we get to find out. She moves so fast, she leaves after images in the air, but I hear her voice directly above me, and so I raise my sword up to block.
そうでなくっちゃね。
I really might have died from that hit if I hadn't blocked it.
でもそれじゃつまんないよ。
Behind me, I stumble forward.
喋る暇あんの？
Having narrowly avoided a beatdown from her, I take this chance to distance myself.
まだ遠慮してるの？それともそれがあんたの本気？
Why isn't Mitsurugi-san jumping in? I glance around and notice that both she and Tsuchi Mikado-san are gone.
あんたよりあの土帝さんが大事なんだろうね。さあ、今度は正面から言ってあげる。私ってば優しい。
I think LEN is getting controlled. It's being mind controlled right now.
いい加減にして。聞いてほしいことがあるなら聞いてあげる。相談しなさいよ。何があったの？
行くよ。
She ignores my question, opting instead to charge right at me. Raises her sword overhead and then smashes it down on me. Somehow hitting far harder than Tsuchigumo ever did, causing my bones to almost shatter from the ridiculous impact.
あんたが剣を振るう気がないならもういいや。死んでもらうね。
レン、やめて。お姉ちゃんも心配してた。私も姫もサナだって。
あっそう。もうどうでもいいでしょ。うずめはそうだね。あんたの前に連れてきて内臓えぐっちゃおうかな。
どうしてお姉ちゃんのことだったんだよね。
そうだったよ。でもあの子私のこと拒んだ。もういらないんだって。
そんなことが理由なの？たった一回拒まれただけでここまでするの？
そう、もうあんたとも友達じゃない。あら、傷ついた？当然でしょ。あんたも村の人も全部私の敵。あんたが弱っちいからみんな死んじゃうの。
We won't get away with this. I won't forgive her for betraying us. What? I am so lost here. Even if I did, like, even if I mean, I did play the first game. Like, it wouldn't have mattered because I'm so confused right now. I hear nothing.
あんたさ、弱いんだよ。
Knowing her words hit close to home, she takes advantage of it to dash in and swing her left hand at me. She almost manages to slap my teeth out.
死んじゃえ!
Ooh, that's kind of cool. The after image there. That's pretty neat. I'll dodge it, just you watch. I won't forgive her for this. I won't let her lay a finger on Hime or anyone else. That slap just now caused all the blood to rush to my head.
やっと本気出してくれるんだ。それじゃあ、仕切り直しといこっか。
What happened back when we first fought Tsuchigumo too. I can feel the weight of my body vanish as power flows into me from the sword. Len lunges forward, shifting her weight to her right leg and swings down. Not taking that head on this time. Puts my body out of the way and swing my sword up, aiming for Len's shield. All according to plan so far. I follow that up with a strike from my left-hand sword. Len pivots skillfully on her left foot and...
その足もらった!
No, 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 no! Suddenly leaps forward.
なんてね。
I'm scared now. Stopped her pivot midway and lowered her sword, instead opting to shove forward with her shield mid-jump. Damn, she got behind me.
あんたの。
Sharp pain rushes down my back from out of nowhere, and before I realize it, I'm lying face down on the ground.
知ってるでしょ。神経は動き方を教えてくれる。体も剣の使い方も。
Why is she wasting time telling me stuff I already know?
それってね、多分剣の力だけじゃないんだよ。
What else could it be then?
さっきのはね、私の剣って縦から半回転して前に出てくるでしょ。だから剣を地面にぶつけて軸にして、その反作用で体を縦に回転させてあんたを蹴り飛ばしたの。
I get up and face her again, but I'm starting to feel irate. This may be the side effect from using my sword.
これはね、剣の力じゃない。歌野さんの技なんだよ。前の持ち主の記憶。
Huh? I would have figured that out myself if I had the time.
ねえ、真剣の力ってどうやって解放すると思う？
Ocean?
今はそんなことどうでもいい。
はあ、私はね、土雲と戦った時、楽しいって感情が高ぶって真剣の力を解放できた。あんたは怒りだよ。それが最初に土雲と対した時、そして今もあるでしょ。
Much as I hate to admit it, she has a point. That's how I felt, both back then and right now.
でもそれは一時的なもの。もう一つ鍵がある。
鍵？どういうこと？
そんなもん人に頼ってどうすんの？自分で気づけ。
Then raises her sword up high and dashes forward. I sway to the left, avoiding the trajectory of her swing.
私にだって意地がある。譲れないものがある。教えてもらわなくても見つける。誰の力を借りずともみんなを助ける。
Then bring down the sword in my left hand.
あんたの意地って何？譲れないもの？それは真剣の力をまともに使えないようなアマちゃんが言えること？避けてれば私がヘバルトでも思ってるの？
真剣の力を引き出したってレンの実力じゃないでしょ。なんでそんなに勝ち誇ってるの？
She somehow manages to block my other sword too. Man, this is like watching an anime right here. This is like watching an anime. I'm just so intrigued with like watching this to find out what's happening, because that's why I don't really have anything to say, because I want to figure out what's happening. How did it get to here?
今私らが置かれてる状況は成長を待ってくれやしない。はあ
The sheer strength with which she pushes me away almost sends me flying.
環境が待ってくれないなら今手元にあるものをどう使うかじゃ。
その答えがあやかしにつくことなの。
あんたが今考えなきゃいけないのは私のことじゃない。自分がどうやって今を切り抜けるかでしょ。
Once again, she has a point. Honestly, don't know what to do here. Hurting my one and only best friend is just out of the question.
悩む必要なんてなかった。
どうする？
I grip my swords tight and signal myself to get in the zone. My body grows less rigid, and this enhanced focus helps me to understand what's been nagging at me this whole time. I can't believe how simple it all was. Len hasn't changed one bit since I first met her.
絶対に連れて帰るから。飼い主のことを忘れたバカ猫を私たちの家に。
First and foremost, I need to compose myself. Letting Len goad me will only lead to disaster. And so I take a deep breath. Where did that come from? Be hiding in the bushes, waiting for me to do that and to sing? And then do something I normally wouldn't and scream at the top of my lungs.
勢いだけじゃ私には勝てないよ。
Well, that worked surprisingly well for something I came up with on the spur of the moment. I'm about at my limit though, so no more messing around. What is going on? Holy moly!
勝つ気はないけど負ける気もない。真剣が前の持ち主の動きを教えてくれるというのなら。
Under normal circumstances, I should be able to read ahead slightly and understand what Len's planning to do next. It hasn't worked out at all so far though.
そうさっき言ったでしょ。
Len's basing all her moves on Nutano-san's memories, and there's only one option for me. Now's not the time to overthink things.
そろそろ勝負を決めてやる。
それはこっちのセリフ。
I'll leave the thinking to my sword instead.
行くよ。
And then kicks the ground and leaps to the right, propelling her into my blind spot. He then strikes with an all-out thrust. I swing my right sword up from below, aiming to knock Len off balance. Knockback this causes gives me the chance to thrust my left-hand sword at her immediately after, which grazes her side. The next moment, she backflips and kicks my sword away from her. Next up, a spinning slash aimed at my right leg. Reverse my right-handed sword's grip and thrust it into the ground. Then I lower my body to brace myself for the blow.
こんな力を持ってしても。
The impact from just blocking her attack feels like it could rip my fingers right off. Even more terrifying is the fact that I somehow realized it could have been even more powerful had she reached the correct rotation speed.
大正時代の戦いでは娘の力に頼った。
Len tilts her shield and my body instantly leans back as if someone had pulled my collar from behind. As I do, her heel comes crashing down right in front of me.
今度はそんなことさせない。
Not too big at my body acting on its own like this, but I'll go with it for now. I already know my power alone won't be enough to stop Len.
期限はもう迫ってる。今動かなきゃ娘は死ぬ。
Dives toward me in an attempt to get the upper hand distance-wise. But I slide under her, avoiding her lunge.
死なせない。そのための真剣。私は。
I jump up immediately in order to capitalize on her being taken aback, readying my sword at the same time.
そのための真剣保持者だから。
あやかしは強い。あんたが思うよりずっと。
Ooh. I don't know what to say. Why? That's the only word. Why? If I fail to block even a single blow, I'll be killed instantly. Her power is overwhelming, and there's no hesitation in her blade.
もしその時が来たらあんたは誰のための剣になるの？ヤコベがそんなに大事？使命？宿命？そんなの捨てちまえ！本当に大切な人を守れない剣に何の意味があるの？ルカもスズメも
I'll protect Hime and Sis both, no matter what.
ヤコベを守ってなんかくれない！
And without Len, I'll protect everyone.
あんたはこの世界守って英雄気取るつもり？スズメを犠牲にした世界で
そんなつもり
That interrupts me before I can even finish.
なくたってそうなる。あんたは私らであやかしを止められなかった時のことを考えてない。そうなった時私は迷うことなく宮内機関を潰す。シノ、あんた一体何守りたいの？
Doesn't matter that I don't have an answer for Len right now. I'm going to bring her back because she's my best friend. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna have to end this episode here, everybody. Oh my, what is happening? That's the only thing I can say is what the hinky dinky is happening? Why is she fighting? Why are they fighting? What happened? But anyways, you guys can check out this game for yourself. The link is down below in the descriptions. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm excited to find out in the next episode what is happening. That's the thing. What is happening? So I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Shinonome, the Two Princess Knights of Kyoto Part 2. Oh man. If you guys enjoyed this, and please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. And don't forget to slime that bell too. Thank you everybody for watching this first episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Bye!